DC vocoder. It's a 50-band vocoder, so it works pretty good on drums. E, F, F, E, C, G, E, F, F, E, C, G. So the 50 bands, very, very intelligible vocals on here. So you have modulator, separate control of your modulator and your carrier. Output. Decabuddy demo. This is actually, Decabuddy is a vocal generation product here. Discard that. So you can actually have the original vocal coming in, 4 harmonies generated off of that, and then a dual or unison off of each one of those voices to create as many as 10 voices on here. So we can so here you have the original vocal. We'll have the other parts kick in right here. So the original vocal is only a female. Even the male parts are generated from her voice. So it does a real good job at doing the vocal harmonies here. You can actually have a random amount of delay on each one of the parts here. And as you increase this, if you get up above about 70, it begins to introduce a random pitch change as well. So it can really give it a more human feel. It kind of simulate guys coming in slightly off key and then pull into pitch, as well as a random delay for each one of those parts that are coming in. You can adjust the formant to change the character between a male and female sound. Here's the correction. You can also adjust the level and pan of each one. And you can also select the unison, the doubler for that. Now there's even an edit mode which you can go into and edit the scales. So there's preset scales, so you can do like lower thirds, lower fifths, sevenths, unison, upper thirds, octaves. You can even, for example, select a scale here and transpose it, use the entire scale very quickly. So, and then return this back to there. And that's the, that is the Decabuddy. So when it kicks in now. So it works good on a lot of other things. So. Rotary speaker modeling. So you have the ability to we'll drop it out here. Back it up there a little bit. So we drop that in. You can control the rotator speed. You can actually do 2 presets and toggle between them. And a slow. Control the acceleration and the amount of distortion. You can actually even do the microphone separation when you're miking it. You can see the graphic here changes to simulate more of a stereo miking. So that's the rotator. The pitch right is the real-time vocal pitch corrector. Let's see, where are our tracks here? What do we have? We're way up. So we can drop that. You can hear the beats when he's slightly off key. Let's see if we have something that's a little bit. Oh my goodness. Now, with any of these effects, there's uses and there is abuses. And this is a demonstration of the abuse. So you can really, let's back it up, turn this off. It's way out of key. You can see the keyboard here, we're actually using MIDI signals to determine where the pitch is going to be. So we've intentionally gone off key on some of those. But you can actually control this here. You can use the scale to set some preset scales on here. The inhibit, you can actually, for muting the effects, so you can A/B sections for, or use the button here, A/B with or without the effect. Now the scales you can set up are have actually a wide range of preset scales to select from here, or you can use your own custom scale. So if you have somebody that's really having trouble just hitting a single note, you can just create a scale of one note. So it's like no matter what they hit, it'll get pulled to that note. Smoothing is another thing that's kind of unique to the Akai algorithm for pitch correction, because sometimes when you're using or getting a lot of heavy pitch correction, it can get you like a flangey kind of sound. You can hear some artifacts in the processing, where the smoothing kind of helps to smooth those over to give you a much better result. Also, you can calibrate your pitch from true A off to kind of calibrate that with whatever your source material is. Here's a quad comp. It's a 4-band multi-band compressor, so you have separate frequency bands here that you can control the parameters for. So it's actually 4 bands. You have adjustable slope and crossover frequencies, separate gain adjustment for each one of them, threshold, ratio, attack, and release. Now it can either be used as a compressor or an expander. So whatever you want, but here you can actually select your different frequency bands, the slopes for those bands. So if you wanted to do something that had a really high slope on it, you can have 24 decibel per octave, and then adjust presets of where you want the crossover to actually occur.